Hello everyone, welcome to Lido homework session. Today we are going to solve a problem from the chapter Fractions and Decimals. So today we will be going over decimal division. So you can notice that all the divisors we have today are whole numbers. So we are going to basically learn how to divide decimal by a whole number. Okay, so let's start with the first problem, which is 0.4 divided by 2. So here let me write 0.4 divided by 2. I know that 0 2's are 0, so this will give me 0. Let me bring down 4. Since there is a point here, I'm going to put a point here. And then I know 2 2's are 4, so I'm going to write 2, 4, and that will give me 0. So my final answer is 0.2. Let's solve the next one. 0.35 divided by 5. So here we know that 5 zeros are 0. So I'm going to write this. Now let me bring 3 down. Since there is a point here, I'm going to put a point here. But I know that 3 still can't be divided by 5, right? So I'm going to put one more 0 here. Now that I've put one more 0, I have the permission to bring down the next digit, which is 5. And now I know that 5 sevens are 35. So I'm going to write 7 here, which will give me 35 and remainder 0. So the answer for this problem will be 0.07. Now let's do the next one. We need to divide 2.48 with 4. Now let's start with 2.48. We know that 2 cannot be divided by 4, so I'm just going to write 0 4's are 0. When I subtract, I get 2. Now I'm going to bring my 4 down, and since there is a decimal point here, I'm going to put a decimal point here. Now I know that 4 6 are 24. So I'm going to write 6 here, write 24 here, and I'll get 0 again. Let me bring down my last digit, which is 8. I know that 4 2's are 8. So this will give me 0, and my final answer will be 0.62. All right. Let me make room for the next question. Okay, so now that you got an idea as to how to solve these problems, I encourage all of you to pause the video at this stage, solve the problem on your own, come replay the video and check if your answers match with mine. Alright, I hope you're back after trying to solve it on your own, because now it's my turn to show you how to solve the rest of the problems. Let's go. 65.4 divided by 6. So let me write this here, 65.4 divided by 6. Now I know 6 ones are 6. Now I'm going to bring the next digit down, 5. Now 5, I can't divide it with 6. So I'll have to pass this number. So since I have to pass this number, I'm going to put a 0 here. Next, I see that there's a decimal point here, so I'm going to put a decimal point here, and then I'm going to bring down the next digit, which is 4. Now I know that 6 9's are 54, so I'm going to write 9 here, 54 here with a remainder 0, so my answer will be 10.9. Let's do the next problem, which is 651.2 divided by 4. So here, let me write it down again, 651.2 divided by 4. I know that 4 ones are 4, and when I subtract this, I get 2. Let me bring down the next number, which is 5. I know that 4 6 are 24. and when I subtract this I get 1. Let me bring down the next digit. This makes it 11, and I know that 4 2s are 8, and when I subtract this I get a 3. Now there is a decimal point here, so I'm going to put a decimal point here, and I'm going to bring down our last digit, which is 2, and I know that 4 8s are 32. With that I get a remainder of 0, and I've completed my long division, and I get my answer 162.8. All right. Let's solve the next one. The sixth problem is 14.49 divided by 7. Let's start solving it in the rough column. We know that 7 2s are 14, so I'm going to write 14 here, and that will give me 0. Now since there is a decimal point here, I'm going to put a decimal point here. Bring down the next number, which is 4. Unfortunately 4 cannot be divided by 7, so I'll have to put a 0 here. Now I will bring down the next number 9, and now I know that 7 7s are 49. So I do this, I get a remainder of 0, which makes my answer 2.07. Let's do the next problem, the 8th problem. Oh, I'm sorry, the 7th problem. The 7th problem is 3.96 divided by 4. So let's do it here. 3.96 divided by 4. I know, we all know that 3 cannot be divided by 4, so I'm going to put a 0. 4 zeros are 0, so this will be 3. Since there is a point here, I'm going to put a point here and bring down 9, and I know that 4 9s are 36. So when I subtract, I get a 3. Then I'm bringing down 6 here. Then I know that 4 9s are 36 again. So I'll get the remainder 0, and my answer will be 0.99. The last problem we are going to solve is 0.80 divided by 5. Let me clear out the working column so we can solve this. .80 divided by 5. We know that 5 zeros are 0. So that is that, and then since there's a decimal point here, I'm going to put a decimal point here. Bring the next digit 8 down. We know that 5 1s are 5, and that will give us a remainder of 3, and I'll bring the next digit down, which is 0. Now I know that 5 6 are 30, so that will give me a remainder of 0 and a quotient of 0.16, which is my final answer. With that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you found this video helpful and fun. If you have any other questions, or you know a different method of solving this problem, drop it in the comment section below. Hit subscribe to get regular updates about this channel, and I'll see you in the next session. Until then, goodbye.